Good morning, Red Army, Casey, 1878. This is my walk to work. Kind of down. My spirits are down. You know, the game put me together in a kind of a mood. Let's say. Watched the Lakers beat the Clippers. That cheered me up a little bit, but then Manchester United overrode that. I went to sleep, woke up. First thing popped in my mind, the state of the club. You know, I live in Los Angeles. I have a lot of things I could do. You know, I live in a nice hip scene. A lot of clubs, bars, my neighbors. I live in a nice neighborhood. But Manchester United rules my thoughts. Rules my thoughts. You know. And then all the news, everything this morning, here we go with the fuck shit. Morning. You got locker room is on the rest. Guys are having resentment towards other players. When they're using words like that, there's a problem. Somebody put out that locker room sources says guys are at it. Guys are clicking up. So you probably got the Portuguese guys with the Portuguese guys. The English guys are huddled up with the guys from England. You know, probably some of the old school guys are hanging out with each other. The team's not together, and this is it. This is the routine. When you see things like that, when you see things like that, you know it's gonna have to take when your team is struggling like the way Manchester United Football Club is struggling. It takes a strong locker room to pull you out of the hole, and this locker room is not strong. You know, they're not together. It's a shit show. Eric Ten Hag comes out and says, when we train well. We got to reflect it in the game. It's bigger than that, my brother. Much bigger than that. You know, there's not a belief. They're probably training to appease you and show you that, you know, they'll do what they do to get through practice. I've seen it. I've coached a team that played terrible. I played on a team that played terrible in the games. Guys will go through the motions just to go through practice. And not believe when the game comes. And that's probably what's going on. And then you have this unrest, division. Nobody knows who it is exactly, but there's a lot going on. People think there's something going on with Varane. You know, they think something's going on there. He might have said something and voiced opinion to the coach. You know, because it's said to say, I mean, they're saying that, players are saying he's favoring guys. Some guys are getting to play no matter what the results are, no matter what they do. And when that's the case, when guys believe that, it's not you, what are you going to do now? Play them just to calm them down? No, you got to play guys because they earn it. So, here we are. Another situation. Another coach is going to fall on the sword. The players know they're going to be there longer than the coach because you're not going to sell all these guys because the Glazers have proven that's not what they do. So everybody knows the routine. And the bad shit about it, it's probably a good thing. The club can't even really afford to fire him and cash him out and then go get another one. But I don't know. I don't know. I was saying last night on the video with Fish, never seen nothing like this before. Nobody has. No Manchester United Football Club supporter has seen this before. You have no examples to draw from and be like, well, this team went through the same thing and they fought back. None of the sport teams other than Manchester that I support go through this because they ran well. They have good leadership. Nothing gets this bad. I keep using the word neglect. Happens when you neglect. If you're in a relationship with a family and kids and you neglected them like this, they would leave you. They would leave you or cheat on you. I don't know. This is the biggest form of neglect I've ever seen. It's piss poor. And it's just trickling down where it's a mess, where nobody could thrive. There's not one coach in the world who could come fix this. And there's not one coach in the world who would want to come do this, because all the winning coaches in the world are with organized teams that got their shit together. And why on earth would you want to come be part of this mess? With no support, bad recruiting, terrible reasons for your recruiting. The team's goals are horrendous by the leadership. It has nothing to do with winning. It's all about financial and Ross Clot selling shirts, moving margins, thinking like accountants, not football people. But it's coming. I'm not optimistic anymore. I like to tell people that, Eric Ten Hag can get us out of it. I want to believe that. But I don't think there's a person strong enough to get yourself out of a situation this bad. It's bigger than Eric Ten Hag. To solve this, it's going to take more than Eric Ten Hag to solve it. It's going to take ultimate support by your management, leadership, and we don't have that. And they're too busy dealing with Sir Jim and how much money they can get out of him and how much they can swindle him out of thinking about he's going to honor the team. To even care. Shit's mad. So now the players are not unified. Now they're going public. It's the routine. The club is going to just, telling you. I'm not even confident we're going to beat Fulham. I'm a realist. I don't like to lie to myself. I don't like to procrastinate. I don't like to lie to myself. I don't see how we beat Fulham. I'm just going to keep it 100. Copenhagen's coach already said in his quote, we got enough to beat them at home. Nobody fears the club. Nobody, the ownership doesn't care. Ten Hag is going to be scapegoated. He's going to fall on the sword. It's going to be same routine. Our supporters, some of us realize what's going on. Some of us don't care because you just live with vengeance and hate, and you want to blame somebody. So you're okay with Ten Hag being gone, and you're okay with repeating the cycle. I mean, some ways I get it. I feel better to fire somebody and have someone be removed for what's going on. It would feel, it's like a temporary feel good. Fire him. Feel better about it, the rage. You have someone to rage out on. But what then? Who's coming? Who's your hero? Who's going to save him? Some people say that's not my decision to make. That's the leadership. Well, we already know what they're going to do. It's going to be a temporary fix. And that's it. What up, my G? What's going on? You good? Yo, man. This is my little brother. He's a ladies' man. Liddy. The Liddy Committee.
The Liddy Committee. That's a good one.
Yeah, right? Don't steal my shit. Have a good day, bro.
I might to use it and claim it as my own.
Do it. All day. I don't care. So that's where we're at. Club's a mess. Players are not unified. People want blood. It's going to be Eric Ten Hag to go. And it's the same cycle. I haven't posted anything on Facebook yet because I already know what's going on. I read Twitters and I read all the stuff and I know what's going on. It's all bad. It's all bad. This case, 1878. Salute all my Reds. Those Atlanta Reds. ACJ, LA Red Army. Time to go work. Up the fucking Reds. Love United, hate Glazer.